Friends, I just wanted to tell you that I got these new earplugs. They're still loop, which are my favorites. But these are loop. Nope, that's the wrong box. Loop switch, which I had wanted for a while. They came out after I had bought my original ones. Um, loop switch, and they're these special ones that like they sell ones that are good for like regular conversation, ones that are good for like music or like out at a restaurant, or like music events, and then ones that are good for sleep. So there's sort of like three levels of what they block out. And these ones actually, so I also got, that's what this box is, the link, which is like a little handy dandy thing to have around your neck. And then it magnetizes there so that they stay on you, sort of like a necklace, so that you can always have them with you. And I've been using my earplugs a lot lately because of the dog barking, which like really freaks my nervous system out. And I misplaced them. I know they're probably somewhere, but I can't find them. And I was like, I cannot make it through without these, or I can, but I don't want to. And so I was like, I'm gonna get myself another pair. And then when I looked on the website, I was like, oh, they now have the Switch, and maybe I want them because I always use the sleep ones, but it blocks out a little bit more than is convenient in day-to-day conversation. So these ones, let's see if I could show you, are pretty snazzy because they actually have a switch. It's like a little tiny knob right there. Do you see that? And then you move it for different settings and it switches something. And then there's these little, can you see that? People do that on videos, but I don't think it's helping. There's like a, here we go. There's like a little marker there, a little circle and a little circle. And it shows you like more open, less open, and totally closed. So like the more open one is the you can hear regular conversation, and then the middle one is like if you're at a concert, and then the closed one is for sleeping where you don't want to hear anything. And so you could wear these and then just like switch it according to what you need and have all the levels available all the time. So I was really excited actually that I lost the other ones because I had been wanting to get these, but I couldn't convince myself to get them when I had a pair that was working fine. So now I have these, and if I find the other ones, it'll be great. I'll have that as a backup. And then I have this great little thingy so that I can have them with me all the time. And that way they're far less likely to get lost because that was the other reason why I was using my other ones less because I was like just having trouble keeping track of where they were. And so I'm just gonna have this as like an all the time I'll wear it and just take it off for showering and that's it. And then if I want to have it while I'm sleeping, while I'm hanging out, while even during my sessions, it's open enough that I could put them on um, under my headphones, which is nice because what it does is it just sort of like takes the edge off in this setting, which is called the, let's see, called the, oh, it also comes with like different size things for your ears. I'm wearing the small, which is most comfortable for me. So it has noise reduction levels that engage, it says conversation, filter out distractions, and be fully present in the moment. Experience in live events, enjoy immersive sound at a reduced volume, quiet, relax, and focus, unwind or concentrate in your own bubble. So, yeah, I guess that could also be like you're trying to work and you don't want to hear a lot of sounds. For me, what this serves is it just is less for my nervous system to keep track of. And your nervous system is like my dog, keeping track of all of the sounds and all of the sights and uh, all the sensory information to try to keep you safe and is working hard and spending a lot of energy on that. So if you can reduce the amount of information it has to keep track of by reducing the input that you're hearing, reducing input of like for me, overhead lights with a hat, reducing the impact of like glare and stuff with and lights with my medical filters on my glasses, reducing the amount of like sensory stuff you're having to process by wearing a weighted vest or by wearing super comfy clothes that are super comfy for you. Um, what are the other senses? See, hear, taste. Taste like eating things that are yummy to you. Touch and what's the other one? See, taste, touch, smell. Smell. I guess there's not a lot you can do for smell, but you could like clean your house more. Wear a mask. That actually really does work with smell. So just like reducing the amount of energy that you're spending on that sensory processing frees up that energy to be used for things that you care about, like whatever that may be, emotional processing or doing work stuff or whatever it may be. And for me, I find that when I have something scary that I hear, and when I'm well, so on the lights, but definitely when I have something that is scary to me, hearing wise, I go to sympathetic and I become irritable. So I can become irritable with the dog or with my kid. And I don't like being irritable with the dog or with my kid, less so with my kid even than the dog. And so for me, it feels good to not have to process as much auditorily so that I can be more gentle with my kid. And I especially found that when he was little and would make more screechy, unexpected sounds. Excuse me. But even now, like if I'm driving him and a bunch of his friends in the car, I can be more irritable and less tolerant of them if I don't have earplugs in. And when I have earplugs in, I can still hear them, I can still interact with them, but I'm just like less irritated. And then I can be gentler and show up in the way that I want to. Um, and I would say with the lights, I sometimes am more irritable, but I probably go more dorsal with the lights. I'm more like, get me into a cave, I need to get away. And that literally happens. Like if I have too much overhead light or fluorescent light, I'll get that tunnel vision aura with a migraine, which makes me have to go all by myself. It's very dorsal. Um, so again, just anything you can do to support yourself, accommodations wise with sensory information will free up that energy to be able to use elsewhere or help you to stay in, more ventral if that's what you want. So I super recommend the loop earplugs in general. This new Switch one is very cool. I'm liking it so far. Just as comfortable as the other ones, and I'm loving the uh little necklace thing. I'm super jazzed about that. I think that's gonna be like significantly helpful in my life to have them at my disposal all of the time. I've also seen people have like earrings that hold their earplugs, but if you're not a person that has pierced ears or just doesn't like that vibe, this is a great option. So this is called the Link, um, and these are called the Switch. But I also have had just the quiet ones, which are the sleep ones. And I also had the conversation ones that engage, but I lost one of those too. So, hoping that this helps me not lose these. And either way, I'm so happy to support their company because they've made such a difference in my life. So, wanted to share that with you. Love you all.